Just ate avocado toast, did some Jillian Michaels, doing a smoky eye. Good day. Alright, so today we have a Shadow and Schmooze style tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now. This is all / 99.9% e.l.f. products on my face, so super affordable. e.l.f. has some really awesome products, and especially in the last few years, I feel like they've majorly stepped it up with like their skincare line, just everything. I've been using e.l.f. literally for probably almost 10 years since I was like a teenager. Some of their products I use on a daily, weekly basis, and some of these were brand new to me. And I feel like I found some gems, and I'm excited to share them with you guys. So I hope you guys like this look. You can wear it pretty much wherever you want to wear a smoky eye too, whatever floats your boat. This hair is literally like coming out in chunks. So if you want to see how I got this look, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. Alright, I have my giant box of e.l.f. stuff. I've already had 3 cups of coffee today, and I literally feel like I've had 0. Super excited to try this because this has literally been sitting in my drawer. All this stuff has been sitting in my drawer for like 6 months probably. I was planning on filming this video a long time ago. I don't know what happened, but we are here today, right now. So I feel like the wig looks kind of weird when I don't like clip it back. So this is the moisturizing foundation stick. So I have the shade Ivory. I still have a tiny bit of fake tan on from when I went on vacation. I just want it gone. You know what I'm saying? So this shade will hopefully match me right now. I've never opened this, so I don't even know how dark this is. Ooh, nice packaging though. Sleek, matte black packaging. Here's what the shade looks like. It's a tad orange, but it might work. And I have the e.l.f. foundation brush right here. This is one of my favorite foundation brushes. I mentioned it tons before. So my skin isn't actually too horrible for me right now. This is mostly all scarring. So we'll see how well this covers up some of the redness and stuff. I don't even know what kind of coverage this is supposed to be. You can blend with a sponge or a brush and reapply for buildable coverage. So let's just blend this guy out. Whoa, hair. Okay, I'm actually really feeling the shade of this. I don't know if it's just because I have that tan on right now, but I actually really like the shade of this. Coverage wise, looks like a medium coverage. It actually covered a lot better than I thought it was going to. I did apply quite a bit too, so. By the way, hair update. I am still going to be doing a hair update video before I go in for the next one. But my hair, basically there was like an underneath section that got super damaged and like gummy. So I've been trying to repair that before I go back for the next process. If you don't know what I'm talking about, going from black to silver hair right now. And it's just a major process. Taking it slow. Letting the hair heal. You do you, hair. If you want to follow along with all the hair shenanigans, you can do so on Instagram. Should I just clip back? Yeah, I'm going to clip back my hair. Yeah, I pretty much update you guys on Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter. I'm active on everything. But pretty much everything I first update on Snapchat. Comment down below if you're a part of the Snap fam. It feels not even creamy. It feels a little bit greasy when you first apply it to your face. But it's smooth. It's not hard to blend out or anything. It's blending out pretty easily. And I only have my Shiseido moisturizer on right now, which I use kind of as a primer. So I'm liking how it looks so far. It looks a little bit textured. Like, I don't know if it's just the brush not fully blending it out, but it looks a little bit like you can tell like there's makeup on my face. Okay, it says it's buildable coverage, so let's go in for a second. Thinner layer. What is in this eyeball? Okay, so I just realized I don't have a couple of face products that I need from e.l.f. So I'm going to go in with my normal concealer and setting powder. It's going to be a 99.9% one brand tutorial. As far as how the foundation's looking right now, it definitely looks like I have makeup on, but coverage-wise, I like it. And shade-wise, it does look like it oxidized a little bit, but I still like the tone of the foundation. This is like totally out. This is my collection concealer, one of my favorites. And I think I did try an e.l.f. concealer like a long time ago back in the day, and I wasn't a fan. But maybe they've gotten better. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just going to use that same brush to blend it out a little bit on my face. Does anyone remember when all e.l.f. products were $1 and it was like the greatest thing ever? Gonna set the under eyes with my Stargazer powder because I don't have a white powder from e.l.f. But Redemption, my favorite powder brush to apply this, you guys know, is this e.l.f. powder brush. I'm gonna have all the brushes and everything linked down below. They don't put names on their brushes, which is kind of annoying. I feel like that's like basic creating a makeup line 101. Name your shit. I don't think I'm going to be setting my whole face today, so I'm just going to powder a tiny bit in the T-zone with the same powder. I feel like it actually looks a lot better with the powder. It kind of like settled everything. Now on to, do you want to do brows? Let's do brows first. I have a brow product I've never tried before from e.l.f. This is the Instant Lift Brow Pencil in deep brown. It says for dark brown to black hair. I got this obviously when I still have black hair, so it might be a little bit dark, but I actually like the look of dark brows with lighter hair. And this is from their dollar line. So e.l.f. has like their dollar line and then they have their studio line. The studio line is a little bit more expensive. And by expensive, I mean like $3 instead of $1. Brow update. Since my brow lady I go to in San Diego, Fine Line Studios, I love Carrie, she's amazing. Did a whole video on permanent brows, but anyways, since she's in San Diego, I couldn't go back for the touch-up appointment like you're supposed to do a few weeks after. So my touch-up appointment is coming up in a few weeks. So my brows are going to be done and I'm excited. I want to do like a little bit more shape, so I have to fill them in less next time. Ooh, this shade is actually perfecto. It's like a grayish, dark gray shade. It's actually like the exact color of my brows. Okay, e.l.f. Am I too far away right now? Maybe I should scoot forward. There we go. Now you can see my face. I have to go in and clean that up with a little bit of concealer because it got a little wild, but the shade of this is like perfect. Literally matches my eyebrows perfectly and it's gliding on super easy. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with this. If you like a waxy pencil, you probably won't like this. It's not super waxy, but it glides on really easy and I really like the shade of it. So I will definitely be using this again. Alright, now that the foundation has hopefully set a little bit more, still feels a little bit sticky and there is foundation coming off on my hands, so that's not good. I'm just going to go over, where's my powder brush? I'm just going to take an empty powder brush without anything on it and just go over the areas I'm going to be applying my bronzer and stuff just so it doesn't drag. So this is the e.l.f. bronzer in Cool, and I've been using this for a couple weeks and I love it. And I had the Self Tan on, this was perfect. I actually don't think it's that cool. It has a little bit of like a terracotta red tone to it, which I really like. So let's just do some swirl action. Look at how easy that blended out. Okay, now on to blush. This is one of my favorite blushes of life. This is the e.l.f. Peachy Keen blush. I've had this for years. I used to use this every single day, like when I first started my channel. Whoa. That feels like it was so long ago. That was so long ago. This is such a beautiful peachy, I don't want to say shimmery, but it like gives you a nice glow. Next we're going in with one of my favorite products, probably of all time. This is the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette. I mentioned this in a favorites video. I've used this a ton. I've hit pan on this shade, which is the shade I usually use like almost every day. It's a super pretty kind of yellow toned white. It just gives your face such a pretty glow. These are pretty powdery, so if you don't like that, then don't get this. There's something about it, just makes your face look so beautiful. If you have pale skin, you can actually mix these two and use it kind of as a bronzer. I've done that too. But we're going to go in with the M510 brush by Morphe, it's my favorite highlighting brush, and take some of that white. Look at that glow. Alright, if you haven't tried this yet, you need to. What are we doing on the eyes? I have no idea. First I'm going to go in with this setting spray. This is the Makeup Mistin Set. Has aloe, green tea, cucumber, vitamins A, C, and E. Clearly have not tried this yet. Since I ran out of my two favorite drugstore setting sprays, the Maybelline and L'Oreal one, I've been using the hard candy one just to like use it up, and I actually really like it. It's growing on me. He's about to get a shower. Whoa, where's this? Whoa. Okay, that was totally open. Whoa. Oh man, this is like fire hose spray. It has an interesting smell. It's like trying to be cucumber, but it's not quite there. Not a fan of that sprayer, but it is helping to make that foundation look a lot better. Yeah, foundation looks a lot more one with the skin. So I have like 5 billion eyeshadow palettes here. Two of their matte eyeshadow palettes, I feel like I've heard good things about these. This is Party Ready, and then this one is Mad for Matte. I just open up both and use a combo of the two. Ooh, the Mad for Matte one looks super nice. Whoa, okay, this one looks a lot more intense than it does in the thing. This is Party. Got some nice blues and purples and pinks in there. Then this one, Mad for Matte, looks super pretty. Look at that shade. Hell yeah. I also have this Prism eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade Naked. I have swatched a couple of these and I wasn't super impressed. I'm just going to prime the eyes with a tiny bit more of that concealer. Been feeling super like YouTube inspired lately. I have a whole list of like 10 videos that I'm really excited to film. Been doing more Instagram videos. First off, I'm going to take the Party Ready palette and take this shade right here. This looks like a perfect transition shade for the crease. Eyelash glue on my lashes. What's new? This is like the perfect transition shade if you have a light skin tone. Still don't know what kind of look we're going for. I should probably figure that out. I feel like I've gotten a lot of requests for purple, but I kind of want to wait to do a purple look with that Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette that I hold. Might use this pink. This pink is kind of like speaking to me. Okay, I don't think I'm doing a pink. This is actually not that pretty. It looks like it's supposed to be a shimmer, but then when you swatch it, it's kind of like matte and a little bit chalky. I might do something with a gold. Ooh, that white gold is super pretty. Maybe we'll just do like a classic smoky eye. I haven't done that in, I don't know if I've ever done that. So we are just gonna put shadow on our face and see what happens. Story of my life. Okay, so I'm gonna take this shade right here. Let's put this into the crease a little bit. And the key with smoky eyes, in my opinion, is blending and layering. So you don't want to go straight into like a black shadow or a dark brown shadow. We want to kind of layer it up. Seriously, the zit is like on fire. What's happening? Kind of want to layer it up so that everything blends seamlessly. Wonder what the most used word from like beauty people on YouTube is. Probably blend or slay. So, friends, let's go back in with that Mad for Matte palette. I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that, and this is a really perfect brush for this. It's the M514. Pretty tiny blending brush, so you can just get into the crease exactly where you want it. I'm not going to bring this shade in the outer V. I'm mostly just focusing this straight into the crease. The wedding makeup tutorial that I mentioned, like, I don't even know when, last year probably, is actually coming. I've ordered a bunch of stuff for it. Probably gonna miss wedding season now that I think about it, but it's okay. We're gonna take this shade right here, the black, on a more densely packed blending brush. I'm not bringing this up to the crease. I'm keeping this mostly on the lid to start, and then we're gonna take a separate brush and blend that into the crease. This isn't the blackest black of all blacks, but it'll do. And it's okay if you're getting kind of more inward than you'd like. We're gonna apply a shadow over top. So I have a ton of trips coming up, I've been taking a ton of trips this whole summer so far. If you haven't been following me on Snapchat or Instagram, I went to Colorado for Kendall's wedding, Kendall Ray on YouTube. She's one of my good YouTube friends. It was so awesome getting to see her get married. Then the weekend after that, I went to Tahoe for like a family vacation. Now, in a couple weeks, I'm going to San Diego for my grandma's 90th birthday. Happy birthday, Grandma. Love that lady. Then, a couple weeks after that, not a couple weeks, like a month after that, I'm going on a cruise to Mexico with some college friends, so that'll be super fun. I might also be going to New York soon, I'm debating. With black, you want to make sure that you don't overblend or else the colors are just going to look super murky. Murky? Yeah, murky. So I'm just super lightly blending the top of that into the crease a little bit, like a tiny bit. Barely putting any pressure right now. And just focus on blending this top area right here versus this, because we're going to be putting color and probably packing on some more black too. Going in with this gold shade right here, and I'm just putting this kind of on the middle of my eye. Make sure you don't bring it up too high or too far into the black. Just focusing it right on the inner part. Middle part. Then I'm going to dip my brush into this light white gold shade right here because it looks super pretty. And then we're going to wet it. I'm just going to spray some of that e.l.f. setting spray on top of this. So now I'm going to put this on the inner, bring that down to the inner corner. Going to go back in with a tiny bit more black. And again, not putting this in the crease at all, just kind of blending into that gold shade. I'm going to try this Prism palette. I feel like we need a little something something on that middle right there. I think I'm going to take this shade right here and put a tiny bit of that on the center. Now for the lower lash line, I'm taking some black eyeliner. I didn't have any e.l.f. black eyeliner, so this is the LA Girl, and anything that I substituted for e.l.f. I tried to make super affordable. So this is like $1 or a couple dollars. I'll link it down below, but this is one of my favorite black eyeliners for the waterline. Is the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner. Okay, there's like an 87% chance this might poke my eyeball. First gonna go in with black eyeshadow to blend that out. This is the same matte black. And the whole key with putting black eyeliner on your waterline is that you definitely want to blend some black eyeshadow or dark brown underneath it. I'm bringing this pretty far in, but stopping right where it meets that inner corner shade. Okay, now I'm going to wipe off that black on my brush a little bit and go in with this shade that we used before, this brown right here, and just blend that right underneath. Shadow is done. I have this intense ink eyeliner. I'm kind of scared to use this. I'm afraid it's gonna like fuck up the whole look. But this is in Blackest Black. Whoa, it's literally like marker status. Whew, I'm scared. So creating that base was super quick and easy. It looks like a nice matte black. I'm debating whether I want to do a wing or not. I'm going to be putting some intense false lashes on, so I kind of feel like we don't need a wing. And I am bringing that all the way into my inner corner. Okay, definitely not bad. I think I'm going to skip the wing, but I'll try a wing with this and update you guys on Snapchat how it goes. So we're going to go in with just a coat of mascara and then apply false lashes. This is my last e.l.f. cheat, but this is the Eyeliner 121 lashes. e.l.f., I am not a fan of their lashes at all. One, I don't have any. If I had some, I would put it on for the video, but I don't have any, and I'm not a fan of them at all. These are drugstore as well, so you can find them at Ulta. 121, these are amazing. I love these, especially for like a smoky eye. I love these because, as you can see, the lashes are more concentrated on the outer half. So it basically just makes you look like you have a really nice cat eye. So I'm going to apply lashes, mascara, all that good stuff, and I'll be right back. Don't forget to hydrate, kids. Okay, lashes are on. I freaking love these false lashes. Final step, we're going in for lipstick. I've never tried the e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick. I love their matte lip crayon things, whatever they're called. This is in the shade In the Nude, and I feel like I've heard good things about this. This is some intense packaging for lipstick, I've got to say. Alright, let's do this. I'm not going to use a liner. I don't know. Ooh, it smells like vanilla. Kind of smells like the MAC lipsticks, actually. Does feel super moisturizing. I do have super dry, cracked lips right now, and they look really nice and moisturized. I like the color. It's a tiny bit more like orangey than I was envisioning for this look. So I think we might put an eyeshadow over top. I'm going to attempt to put this light pink shadow right here over top. This has been like my new favorite thing, like putting eyeshadow over lipstick. It helps to make it look matte, and also it can just change the color a lot. Okay, I like that like 50 times better. Alright, so this is the final look. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know. Let me know down below if you like one brand tutorials and you want me to do more. I feel like drugstore one brand tutorials would be fun. If you're new here, make sure you join the Bayrito family and click the subscribe button down below. It'll notify you every time I put up a new video. We can be friends and it'll be fun. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.